His dick, my coochie, they don't beef.
Before I let this video run, it seems like this creator, this content creator, is very vocal about the way she says things. From respect, it's just usually on this channel. I don't usually have videos like that, but hey, let's ride. Let's see what she has to say.
I made a post a while back about never denying my husband sex. And a young lady sent that post to me today, and she said that she finds it hard to believe that I'm never mad at my husband.
That young lady don't understand. It's not a Scooby snack. It's not something you take away and you give when you're happy. It doesn't just rely on your emotions all the time. This young lady has it right. You're not supposed to turn your husband away. If you want him only to drink that water, come to you for that need, only you, why the hell would you shut it off? Why would you treat it like well, you've been good? That makes no damn sense. But you want him to stay towards you, go towards you only for that particular need. This woman knows what she's doing in her marriage, including even the Bible says you're not supposed to do it. But let's ride.
And I said, I have been upset with my husband, but that doesn't have anything to do with the price of tea in China, okay? His dick, my coochie, they don't beef. They don't beef. They get along very well. They are besties.
You know what's interesting? Women, even if you're angry with your husband, for the most part, the women that I speak to in groups, they acknowledge that even when they get angry with their husbands, when they have intimacy, when they get into the act of sex, they can't help but get into it eventually. Now, mind you, I'm not saying you're always supposed to just lay down. But most women actually all women in my groups, but most women seem as though if they go ahead and they submit to that, like as in just sacrifice, like, all right, cool, I gotta sacrifice my husband. He has to sacrifice for me. He wants to have sex and we're angry, but this is one of his needs, just like I need certain things from him. I'm not gonna allow this argument to actually make me starve this need. Instead, I'm going to still be mad at him, but let's still interact what you're owed as a husband. And I apologize for anybody out there that don't like that, but he owes you things as a husband, you owe him things as a wife. Your body doesn't belong to you, his body doesn't belong to him. That's just the way it goes. And eventually, if you do have sex with your husband, he's your husband, that connection is there whether you're mad or not. So you'll be in the motion and all of a sudden you lock eyes like, shoot, what were we talking about again? All right, we'll talk about that later, but let's enjoy this moment. So many people waste so much time being mad with their partner instead of just getting over it, because you have years ahead and sometimes you only have days or minutes ahead and you don't know when that is. Instead of arguing, just enjoy each other as much as possible. This woman understands that.
Okay, 2 peas in a motherfucking pot, bitch. Peanut butter and motherfucking jelly. Now, me and him, sometimes we do kind of, have disagreements. It's not for long because we have a very, very healthy relationship. But the dick and the pussy, though, best friends, never beefed. They don't talk back to each other. It's all good. So they always communicate on a daily basis. They are happy together. Best friends. I will be in the interrogation room on the first 48 about that dick. That's how serious it is. So no, I've never denied my husband sex and I never fucking will.
In a marriage, you're not supposed to. I know it sounds bad, but you're not supposed to. Especially in this liberated world right now. Women, oh, it's my body, I can't say no and all this stuff. Much respect. If you want to do that, go ahead. If your husband deals with that, go ahead. But many men go through relationships where they are sexless. Nobody signs up for a sexless marriage. Nobody. Unless they already know there's some type of medical reason. But if you pumping it before, you getting all types of Scooby snacks. You fool all the time before you get married. All of a sudden you get married and now you're rationing. Now that's just manipulation. You're literally manipulating that man, giving him here and there, that way enough to stay, but not enough to stay, not enough to where he wants to leave, but not enough to where he's always full. It's like, what the freak, man? You know how many times your husband wants to have sex for the most part. It's up to you to actually fulfill that. Or in some cases, it's either one, he more so draws back, or two, he finds it somewhere else. And then you'll be boo-hooing crying if he does that. But that was a quick video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.